Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Coffee Shop by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm a pretty big fan of Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, they were one of my favorite bands in fifth and sixth grade, elementary school, even middle school, even. So, for me, they were a big band for me, but I've never heard this particular song. I see that it comes off of their album. Which one was it? One Hot Minute in 1995, and I only really know a couple of songs off this particular album. I know Aeroplane, I know my friends, and that's about all I recognize just by looking at the track listing. So, yeah, I don't know how this one flew under my radar for so long, but here we are. This does come as a request, so as always, if you would like to request something, please leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to it. All right, let's listen. Coffee Shop, Red Hot Chili Peppers. And here we go. Maybe. There it is. That's really funky. That was cool, man. I almost wanted it to keep going, like short 3 minute song, but man, I almost did wish that it just kept going. I was grooving out to that. That was so cool. Flea is widely regarded as one of the best bassists of all time, and you can really see him shine here in this song. But also the drummer, whose name I forget, but I do know that he looks like Will Ferrell. He did a fantastic job here. Guitars were great. Anthony Kiedis really brought something a little bit different to the song. I'm assuming that was him singing. Really just a fun song, honestly. Like one of their groovier offerings. and just a fun time from start to finish. I love this one. I honestly can't believe that out of all the Red Hot Chili Peppers I've heard, this one wasn't in there, But I think it really speaks to what sort of made them popular and famous. There are a couple songs like this, but really I think people gravitate towards their more melodic offerings like Scar Tissue or songs like that, Under the Bridge, stuff like that, with a little bit more, I guess, emotion in some ways. But this one was just fun. This was groovy. I loved it. So anyway, let's break it down like we always do. Let's, of course, start with the lyrics. It does say here that Coffee Shop was the fifth and final single from their 1995 album, One Hot Minute. I was 5 when that album came out. Produced by Rick Rubin, the CD single was released only in Germany, featuring 2 live tracks recorded on May 14, 1996 at the Sydney Entertainment Center. The video had the album track playing over live footage. The song was last performed in 1996. Ooh, so not one that's in their sort of regular rotation, I guess. Now, Flea did explain that the songwriting process in an interview with Bass Player magazine. Coffee Shop would never have been a song if it weren't for this effect called the Electro-Harmonix bass balls. I started playing with it one morning in Hawaii, and it had the most amazing underwater bootsy kind of sound, and it also had the siren effect going on. But when we got to LA to start recording, the box never made the sound again. I got so mad I crushed it. I almost didn't even want to record the song because to me it was all about that bass sound. I ended up using a Boss Dynamic filter on the record. We didn't know what to do at the end, so I said, I'll solo. I played the track once, and I wanted to fix it later because I thought it sucked, but I never did. So, I'm glad he didn't, because I didn't think it sucked at all. I thought it was fantastic. Chad Smith, I think, is the name of the drummer. Yeah, Chad Smith. So, anyway, yeah, a lot of fun. Let's look at the lyrics. Verse 1, I am just a lousy bum searching for the unknown crumb, the crumb, something or someone to come along, illuminate my lust, combust. Confucius might have been confused, and Buddha might have blown a fuse. I ooze the muse. So, Red Hot Chili Peppers has a fun way of lyric writing in some of these songs where at first it maybe doesn't seem like it makes sense, but the more you think about it, you're like, okay, I can see that. For me, I picture this. I'm just a lousy bum searching for the unknown crumb. This is somebody who kind of like your street poet, your street philosopher, right? Something and someone to come and illuminate my lust, combust. Confucius might have been confused, and Buddha might have blown a fuse. I ooze the muse. So I wonder if this person is just sort of their own, like in their own headspace where they are their own philosopher. And so people like Confucius and maybe Buddha don't really make sense to them. I mean, I don't know. Meet me at the coffee shop. We can dance like Iggy Pop. Another go in the parking lot. Freak the cheek on your hotspot. Anthony Kiedis reminds me a lot of Iggy Pop in some ways. I think the long hair, running around without a shirt on. Just kind of the movements they make when they play music. I think it's very reminiscent of each other. Back and forth, my body's jerking. Will to thrill will not stop working, work and work. I'll take you on a honeymoon, jumping on a bed in a hotel room, the groom. Meet me at the coffee shop. We can dance like Iggy Pop. Another go in the parking lot. Freak the cheek on your hot spot. Meet me in the coffee shop. We can dance like Iggy Pop. Another go in the parking lot. Freak the cheek in your hot spot. I don't necessarily know if this song is about anything or anyone, as much as it is just like a fun song. So I think it's just a fun song, and the lyricism I think is intentionally fun and kind of weird to really play up what they're doing in the instrumentation as well. So, I give it 2 thumbs up lyrically. I don't think it's bad. I mean, 2 thumbs might be a little generous, 1.5 maybe, just because it's not like the most effective or interesting songwriting, I guess, but it does work really well for what they're trying to achieve here in the song. So I still very much enjoyed it. As far as the instrumentation goes, you got some amazing bass by Flea. I'm sad that he wasn't able to really bring his vision to fruition here in this song, but what he did give us was fantastic on the bass, just really groovy. Some breakdowns there where the bass really got a chance to shine, and it was just fantastic. Great drum work as well from Chad Smith. A lot of interesting sounds, different sort of drums being played here, and again provided a nice energy to the song. And then the guitar work was fantastic. I think what's his name, John Frusciante, I think is like was their guitarist for a long time. I really love his guitar style, but I think it says here Dave Navarro was the one who played guitar on this one. Isn't he? Doesn't he play with Jane's Addiction as well? I don't know. Anyway, he did a great job on guitar. And then Anthony Kiedis, I think there were. I remember once reading a review that said like Red Hot Chili Peppers would be a much better band if they found a better lead singer. And I remember just disagreeing with that statement fundamentally. I was like, no way. Like, you don't have Red Hot Chili Peppers without Anthony Kiedis and like the weirdness that he brings to his music. So loved him here, the way he delivered the lyrics, and again, I just loved the way the song was put together. Really fast paced. I almost wish it would have gone longer, but it also felt longer than 3 minutes just because you got so many different things. They were playing at such a speed and really transitioning and changing things up that it kept the song being really fun. So had a great time listening to this one. I give it 2 thumbs up. Instrumentally and vocally. As far as the replay value goes, this one's going on the playlist. I have a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers on my playlist. Again, they were my favorite band for many, many, many years, and I still like them a lot. Definitely don't listen to them as much as I used to, but still pretty big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. So it's always good to sort of find another song that I hadn't really ever heard of. And as I tell you guys, for most of my life, I was the guy who just listened to singles, singles. That's because that's all they played on the radio, of course, and so that's all I ever really heard. And so I say that Red Hot Chili Peppers has been one of my favorite bands for years, but what that really means is that I know all their singles. So it's great to like get something that's not that from them. So all that said, 2 thumbs up all across the board. Really had a great time listening to this one, and it's going on the playlist. Thank you so much for whoever requested it. If you would like to make a request as well, just leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artist. Go listen to their music wherever you can. One place you can definitely find this song and future songs from Red Hot Chili Peppers, if I do continue getting requests from them, is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. Has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. If you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, that's it for me. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.